All right, guys. Christopher Francis. So a fan that retired from the Air Force, but he's a contractor. So stationed overseas or working overseas. But he contacted me about some flags that go out on the sortie missions or sortie. I want to make sure I say it right. I know it's called sortie, but operational. They're flown in operational sorties. So contacting about flags, and one for our shop, and then one to do a giveaway with. Now the giveaway, we were supposed to do it for Sick Nights for the fundraiser, and we forgot to put it in the video. So therefore, covering it out. But we do have Sick Night shirts, so we're still fundraising for it. So what we're going to do is anyone that goes and purchases a Sick Night shirt, it's a $20 donation for the shirt, then you will be entered in a drawing. We're going to pick one person between now and Monday that bought one of the Sick Night shirts. Only the Sick Night shirts, because those are the donation shirts. So we don't want you to, we're not entering this contest if you just buy merch. This is donation stuff, so for a good cause. And they will get one of the flags. One of the flags goes in the shop, and they are sweet because they come with, obviously folded correctly, but then they also come with talking about when it was flown on the mission, so overseas. And there's a link in our video to a video that coincidentally you should watch if you win the flag or you want to know more about the flag, but it's confidential information as to why they asked us to watch this video. But I think it's coincidental that we should watch the video because it might have something to do with where the flags were flown. So that is what we got. You got a chance to win one of these flags. We're gonna hang one up in the shop, but Bobby's got to somehow make sure it doesn't get dirty.
That's not gonna happen.
So maybe we'll have to hang it up in the front.
It won't hurt. It's American strong anyway.
So, but it made in the USA flag. This isn't a Chinese flag. Or made in China flag. So, but yep. So we're gonna get that one hung up in the shop, and I mean, just appreciate Chris and reaching out and doing this, and like, I mean, we're just honored to be able to have the flag flying in our shop. That, I mean, this was flown in a mission overseas. Like, that is, you don't get any cooler than that. So, and you got a chance to have the other one hanging in your shop with the paper with it, and like I said, the link in this video that basically takes you and shows you what, coincidentally, or I don't know, shows us what we should watch, because it may have something to do with or not something to do with where these flags were. So there you go, guys, chance to win a flag. And Chris, we definitely want to thank you for your service and your ongoing support to help keep all of us safe here in the U.S. All right, Sick Week sold out 2.5 minutes Saturday. Sick Ward goes on sale this Saturday, 10 a.m. Go to the website. There's an expression of interest form. You can get early entry into Sick Ward, but it goes 10 a.m. Saturday for Sick Ward. We did increase that from 100 to 250 cars this year. Just a great way to experience the event. VIP treatment, food trucks, beverages, like all kinds of stuff that takes you through everything, even more than the racers get. You just don't get to go down the track. So in exchange for not going down the track, you get VIP treatment for the week. Special spot to park your car. Also, I mean, your car can appear in the magazine. There's dedicated stuff for that. Also be in the YouTube videos. But takes us to Aiden's car, though. Aiden's car got back from powder coat, or Aiden's chassis got back from powder coat the other day. So they're starting to put it back together. We did get the body out of Arizona. The other body was beyond repair. So did go with a new body. They got the chassis and everything fitted in there. Took it out. Got it sandblasted, powder coated. It's back. Now final assembly begins on his car. We'll take you through the process of the whatever, how it got to this point from when it went out to powder coat. So time lapse coming up on that. All right, guys. Sick Week 2023 went on sale this past Saturday. 350 entries, sold out 2.5 minutes. Last year it took 3 minutes. It is crazy the response we've gotten to that event. This magazine's only been around a little over a year, and our first event last year, magazine was only around for 6 months when we announced the event. The support's amazing. The fact that we went into this Saturday, put it out there, it goes live, 2.5 minutes later, it's sold out again. We already have over 1,000 people on a wait list that want to get into the event. So we came out of Saturday, and Saturday night, we announced another event. The drag and drive scene is huge right now, and people want to wait a race, and they hate that the event sells out in 3 minutes, and they want somewhere to go race. So we're trying to do our part by bringing a couple more events into view, which I said I was only gonna do one event, but we're doing it so that we can get people in the community, they get a chance to go out and experience it. So we're gonna do one, Iowa in June, Iowa, Wisconsin, Illinois, the corner there. Great drag strips. You got Byron there. That's always, spectators are amazing there. Racetrack's great, facilities great, owners great. You got Great Lakes, you got another great fan base there. It's always been the biggest one. I've been there a couple times for Drag Week. You got Cordova, and then you got Tri-State, which we're gonna bring into the mix. I've never actually been to Tri-State, but everybody tells me a great top-notch facility. Should be good for the cars to go fast. We'll do all our normal stuff. We're gonna make sure we got the prep where it needs to be for this stuff. Kind of doing a smaller, trying to make kind of a smaller like feeder event. Sick Week will always be like that's the Super Bowl. So this is Sick Summer. So Sick Summer will be, call it a feeder event, smaller event. Try and get more people that are close to that area to be able to experience some drag and drive that want to. And then maybe that grows them into going to Rocky Mountain or Sick Week in Florida or one of the other events. Expression of interest form is on the website, so you can fill out the expression of interest form if you're interested in it. We're getting the details together. It's going to go on sale soon, and I mean, if it's anything like Sick Week, it should go fast as far as being able to participate. But once again, this is everybody. It doesn't matter if you got a 20-second car or a 5-second car. Like, there's a spot for you in one of the classes. Go look at the rules there. Go sign up for it. The bonus is that this magazine's dedicated to drag and drive. Sick the Mag was created to highlight all the drag and drive events, and everyday people, everybody as many people as possible in the magazine from the events. So Sick Summer going to be another event that'll be covered in the magazine. Chance to get your car in print. I mean, that is a cool experience the first time that your car appears in the magazine or in print. It's not the same as the internet. I mean, just a cool deal. Now on the far spectrum of in shorter drives, like we're trying to make that easy. Like, I mean, it's only maybe 150 miles between tracks tops. So they should all be good drives, good country roads, good checkpoints, all the stuff that we created with Sick Week, we're doing with Sick Summer to be able to make the experience, like the road part of it, just as fun as the racing part of it. Sometimes it might even be more fun. Can you even say more fun? Maybe more funner? I don't know, but it'll be fun. So, but on the extreme side now, Death Week. Death Week is coming, or provided we get all the details together, is slated to come November of 2023. So 2023 is going to be a big year with 3 drag and drive events just put on by us. But Death Week is the opposite of everything that Sick Week is about. Short drives, great tracks, a lot of fun on the road. That Sick Summer is going to be about, which is short drives, great tracks, fun on the road. Well, Death Week is about extreme conditions. Like, this is probably going to end up being a 1,500 mile event by the time it's said and done. The goal is sometime right after SEMA in November, probably start and end in Vegas, go up to maybe Reno, cross over into California, Sonoma, come down through Bakersfield, and then back to Vegas. But I mean, you got the Sequoia National Forest there. Would love to be able to do that. Would love to, obviously Death Week because of Death Valley. So for sure we're going through Death Valley with it. But just the scenery of taking the car through the desert, then get over, and I mean, would love to jaunt on Pacific Coast Highway, piss off all the snowflakes over there with our cars over there. But literally an extreme event because it is probably going to be 1,500 miles in 5 days. Like, well, the drive gets done in 4 days, so 1,500 miles in 4 days is what it's looking like, best case scenario. I don't know how that'll change, but once again, the pictures are going to be, and the scenery is going to be amazing because that's going to be covered in the magazine. So if you're interested in Death Week, you definitely are expression of interest form there. It's not for the faint of heart. I mean, we're hoping that we're going to be able to have like a semi truck follow along to pick up the people that died on the side of the road. I mean, cars that died on the side of the road. We don't want anybody to die on the side of the road. But actually, November temperatures aren't horrible out there. I mean, so it should be a doable. They say it's a dry heat, so it actually should be good for everyone. But once again, now Sick Week, I guess just to jump back to Sick Week for a second because it's sold out. But the next issue of the magazine goes to print here in a couple weeks, and it'll come out sometime in November. Well, there are 3 golden tickets that are going in that issue of the magazine. So all active subscribers, at the time that it ships out, that magazine, there's whatever, you got 3 chances to win a golden ticket that gets you into Sick Week. So if you're a subscriber, then you already got a chance for the golden ticket. If you're not, you may want to think about subscribing if you want a chance to get into Sick Week. Golden tickets in there, that's your only way still to get into Sick Week, because like I said, sold out. Waitlist has so many people on it that we're not going to get to them. But to experience the event, Sick Ward is on sale this Saturday. So that is all the best parts of the race to where, except for the racing part of it. So you got the VIP experience. Not sure if they can go through the door any more times than they're going through. But the best part about that experience is that you get to do everything. There's food trucks, there's VIP treatment, there's parking in the at the event. You get wristbands, so you get early access just like the racers do. You get all the cool stuff about it, the drives, the checkpoints, all of it. So in Sick Ward. So Sick Ward, we moved that from 100 cars last year to 250. There's also Sick Ward gets 20 pages dedicated in the magazine issue. So bring your car, like Power Tour style or whatever, bring your car, and good chance they can appear in Sick the Mag when the issue comes out for Sick Week. So that goes on sale Saturday. There is expression of interest form that gives you an early entry to Sick Ward, but other than that, it goes on regular sale Saturday morning, so 10 a.m. Eastern time. So that's that. And I'm holding issue 1 and 2 because there was a reprint of some 1 and 2s. So everybody's been looking for issue 1 and 2, our very first issue that came out. So there is a chance you can get that. Well, not a chance, you go on the website and you can purchase it. But limited quantity that we do have of 1 and 2s that can go out to complete your collection, as well as you got some of the other issues there. So if you subscribe late, you want to make sure you fill the bookcase with all these, you got your chance. Go on the website, grab that stuff. Durango going hard and heavy, working on getting it completed. I mean, bars, more bars. I mean, that's, Bob just said that he's tired of doing bars, but because so many bars go into one of these chassis like this. I mean, this is a 6.0 serted chassis, or will be when it's said and done, designed that it can handle whatever, 4,000 or 5,000 horsepower. Now, that's not what we're starting with initially, but we're trying to get this as far along as we can so that this can head out to SEMA here in a couple weeks. And I'd say driving in and out, but I don't know if we're going to be able to do that. But either way, it will be further along than it was last time. Keeps going. Bob has some great ideas with the powder coating and stuff, but I won't tell you any of that stuff. That'll be a surprise. Right, Bobby?
Surprise.
Surprise. So, but that's where we're at the Durango, and just moving along. All right, 2.0 also has to make it out to SEMA. So right now, no engine. We're getting a new radiator, like changes to it. Engine seat's getting freshened, so we'll get that back, get that in. Hopefully make some other changes that we're going to use for next year. Done to it before it goes out to SEMA, but I mean it's not racing out there, but it's got a SEMA, then PRI, so trying to get all the ducks in a row and basically have it ready for Sick Week so that we can get down to Florida to do some testing prior to Sick Week with it. Like I said, nothing major. I mean, we basically in Sick Week, or Sick Week, in Drag Week, first day, last day, everything was right where we wanted it to be. I think 603, 250. Last day we did 605. We obviously had all the issues that are documented well in all the other videos that happened with it. But basically it is right there where we want it to be. I mean, those are all soft tune-ups, slow 8th mile times, not aggressive 60 foots. And that's kind of the goal with it, is we're trying to get it to where, hey, we can go run a 5 every day with it. That's kind of a 5-second average in the drag and drive, and a 5 every day. Those are the last two well, I'll say the current 2 milestones that can be hit. And it's like, for lack of being properly prepared to go to drag week, we definitely were where we needed to be, tune-up wise, chassis setup wise, like where we wanted to be at with it. Obviously, I mean, we had injector issues that fought us with it, as well as other trailer fall. I mean, we had all kinds of little issues, but no matter how bad it looked, I come out of it saying, hey, we're real close with what we wanted to do and where we wanted to be at. So it's basically getting to that final milestone with it and trying to get that consistent and the stuff dialed in where we need it to be and getting it ready for sick week. So that's the big deal. And I mean, and I guess when I talk about that, not only this, you got Schroeder going, like you have the you got the Swedes, you got the Corvette, you got the S10, you got, I mean, whatever, Bryant Goldstone, you got Eric Yost is coming back, Scott Brown, the famous influencer, he's coming. Like then you get air compressor. But there are so many. I mean, I don't even have the count yet based on registration just happened Saturday, and like it hasn't gone through. But I mean, literally, you are probably talking that Sean Fink, like Jason Sack, like, I mean, Alex Taylor, Cletus McFarland, Garrett, hopefully Doug's Nova will be done by then. I mean, you are probably talking that there's going to be 25 to 30 6-second and faster cars there. So like literally, as a spectator, this is the event you want to go to. Like, I mean, go in the sick ward. Like, you get to go along, you get the VIP treatment for it, so therefore, wristbands, so you get into the track early every day. You don't have to wait for the spectator gates to open. You get VIP parking, you get, whatever, the food trucks that are there. I mean, we were hoping to have a Ferris wheel, and then we actually got a quote on what it takes to have a Ferris wheel. And like, so we're not sure. We're going to see if Bobby can build a Ferris wheel between now and sick week, along with everything else he's got to do. So just one more thing on the list. Maybe it's just like a line item, Ferris wheel. Like, he could probably whip that out pretty quick. But literally, like an unreal quote to get a Ferris wheel. But I'm still holding out hope. There's other people, maybe jankier Ferris wheels that we could possibly get. So might not be safe to ride, but there may be a Ferris wheel. Like, I hope to have a Ferris wheel, but that's what we got. That's the updates on it. That's what we got going around the shop. And then, all good. Right, Bobby? Bobby, what's your final 2 cents?
I'm under a little pressure, I think. Got a lot to do. So, that's it. So the Ferris wheel?
Bobby? Yeah, it's a list.
I'm not building the Ferris wheel.
No, it's on the list. It's a one item. The list has 30 items, so like one item Ferris wheel, that's just one item. Cross it off when it's done.
How many seats?
So, oh, can we use the seats like the back seat of the Durango? Just have a big old, but it's got to overlook the track. Maybe we could set it up at the top of the bleachers.
Oh, so if it was on a 45,
there you
go out and over the track?
Yeah, there you go.
Let's try that one.
Oh, yeah. But we're still hoping for the Ferris wheel. So that's what we got, guys. Subscribe to the channel. Get on the expression of interest for sick ward. There's obviously those other 2 events have expression of interest. So like sick summer, like if you want that Wisconsin, Iowa deal or whatever, hey, go fill out that expression. If you really want the ultimate challenge or whatever, Death Week. I mean, that's going to be crazy. Yeah, not even sure how crazy that'll be. But that ultimate challenge, one-time deal. We're doing it once, probably. But we'll see. We don't even know if we're doing it yet. Expression of interest. You don't have to buy a ticket. Just say, hey, I'd like to do it. Thanks, guys.